With that bugle, the Justice Society of America heeds the call to freedom. Featuring the mysterious vigilante Sandman, the genius millionaire Rex Tyler as Our Man, Detective Jay Garrick as Super Speedster The Flash, and former champion heavyweight boxer Alan Scott as the unstoppable Green Lantern. Whether they are battling gangsters, tangling with the superior machinations of T.O. Morrow, or throwing down against the fascist powers of the East, the Justice Society of America is here week to week to protect truth, justice, and the American way. This week's adventure! Seconds to Mid-Nite. Located a scant 30 miles from Platinum City, home of the Justice Society of America, is a locale that intersects 3 separate states known as Tri-State City. Unlike Platinum City, Tri-State City is a town where gang violence and political corruption have run rampant since the turn of the century. In this town, on his own, is the terrific Dr. Mid-Nite. Once a brilliant surgeon, Dr. Mid-Nite was blinded in a gang raid gone wrong 3 years ago, and has since turned his genius from the operating room to a new theater, crime fighting. As Tri-State City's lone superhero, his work is cut out for him, and Mid-Nite has grown bitter over the years, and isn't prone to accepting help from anybody, not even the neighboring Justice Society of America. However, as you'll find out in today's story, some jobs are just too big for one man, even a superhero, to do alone.
With this much loot, I'll be set for life. I'll be able to escape that madman, his superior intellect. The weird things he's told me over the years. Oh, it haunts my brain. I know, with all this cash, I'll move to Germany, live in the Alps. I'll be a king among Huns. Peanuts. Of course they'd have the cash register hooked up to a separate security system. I disabled one, but not the other. I better be quick about this.
You thief! Stop right there and put your hands up!
Not a chance, officer. Nobody can stop me now. Especially not the law.
Ow! Well, Sandman, I've got to say, it looks like the criminal just ransacked this place. No stone left unturned, as they say.
I'd agree, Flash. I'm dusting for fingerprints, but I doubt even the Justice Society's technology can find anything in this mess.
I just don't understand the senselessness of it, you know? All these riches, and he still had to kill for it. Back out northwest in Central City, I mean, we just never had to deal with these sorts of things.
You've been around for almost 5 years, Flash. That's longer than anybody else on the team aside from Batman. How does this stuff still surprise you?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me, Sandman, but it doesn't make it any more reasonable. The death of anyone is senseless, especially as someone as pure-hearted as Jim Korrigan was.
Yes, Korrigan was a good man, and a dear friend of the JSA. But we've got to do our jobs and make sure we find his killer. See if you can find anything around the building that the local police may have missed.
Oh, you bet your bottom apple I'll get right out there.
Halt! Who are you? I'm the Sandman. Who are you? I'm Dr. Mid-Nite, and this is my city, which makes this my crime scene. Tri-State's mayor asked the Justice Society of America to come check it out, since it was one of Platinum City's officers who was killed here. I don't care who died here. I've been this city's protector for the past 4 years. I don't need big shots like the JSA barging in on my territory. What are you talking about? We're here to help solve this murder. And mess up my investigation. Why don't you and that other big shot running around the building go back to Platinum City and tangle with someone more on your own level, like Lex Luthor or the Thinker?
Dr. Mid-Nite, it's good to see you again. Perhaps you can help us figure out what happened here.
Flash, the fastest Homo sapien alive. Take your pal with the gas mask and get out of my city.
Hey, now, I know you're touchy about your territory, but we're not here to step on your toes or overstep your authority, pal. Don't you remember when me and you took down Dr. Death a few months ago?
I do.
Right. And I let you lead the way then, didn't I? If you want, we can work this investigation the same way. Sandman and I won't make a move unless you say so, and we'll all solve this together and justice will be done. How's that sound?
It is. Agreeable. However, I cannot tolerate any violation of my authority. Tri-State is my city, and I will not allow that to change. Even by you, Flash. Is that understood?
Oh yeah, you betcha. It's perfectly understood, Dr. Mid-Nite. Now, since it is your city and your territory, what's your take on all this?
I can't find anything upon a visual inspection, even with the enhanced vision provided by my goggles. However, the infralight scanners built into my night scaler goggles should be able to pick up something. That's peculiar. Quite fascinating. My night scaler goggles have picked up on something interesting. Whatever committed this heinous criminal act was not human. At least, not entirely.
Meaning what exactly?
Whatever was in this store smashed this glass with at least 10 times the force of a regular Homo sapien. And there's not a drop of blood to be found. Look at this, Flash. Some of this glass from these display cases are little more than dust particulates now.
How odd. I can't imagine what could have done that. Let's see. Not regular Homo sapiens, but are kind of human. What about that vampire wolf villain, the Monk? No, but Batman took him down years ago, so it couldn't be him.
The Monk hasn't been seen since '39, Flash. I'd say that's a safe bet, partner. No, not the Monk. It isn't human, indubitably. But this isn't the first robbery committed in this heinous fashion. Over the past 3.5 weeks, I've been chasing after a foe who has started a robbery spree that has plagued 2 separate baking institutions and 3 jewelry parlors such as this. Our paths have only crossed once before, just 2 days ago, in fact. My mandible maxilla is still sore from the clobbering he gave me.
Could you describe him for us? I can blast around the city in half a minute with my super speed and probably find out whoever's been doing this.
That is not so simple, Flash. The strangest occurrence took place by pure happenstance when I encountered them that night. As both of you most likely know, I was blinded 3 years ago and used my advanced intellect to invent a pair of goggles that allow me to see and continue to interact with the world around me. When I became Dr. Mid-Nite as a fail-safe, I also made sure to install a miniature film recorder in them, so that I could always have a record of my exploits in case they required further investigation. However, when I encountered this mysterious foe, not only did my goggles fail, but the recorder did as well. Without my sight, he easily defeated me. I couldn't describe whatever this malicious malcontent was, even if I attempted to do so, except that they are capable of incredible strength. Did your sweep of the building uncover anything, Flash?
Nope, only a few loose jewels that must have fallen from the thief's bag as he made his getaway. And there's not even a far enough trail of them to figure out where he could have gone.
Damn, another dead end. Perhaps not, Sandman. If I attune the frequency of my night scaler goggles, I may be able to find something in the air. If they aren't a Homo sapien, they may have left a different residue or odor in the air. If I just tweak a few settings. Yes, just as I thought. The variance in the air is faint, given how many hours have transpired since the crime. But I can still analyze it. I'm detecting a concentration of atomized particles, uranium, and traces of cobalt and krypton.
Look, now, I'm a little rusty being busier with my superhero stuff than I am with my detective work, but, if memory serves me correct, uranium and cobalt isn't exactly a good combination.
Neither is krypton. Rare as it is, it's supposed to stay in the atmosphere unless something isolates it. Keen mind, Sandman. The presence of the atomic particles is of far greater interest to me, though. It's easily traceable, and I'll be able to track it anywhere, so long as we move fast enough.
If both of yous hold on real quick, I can have us covering half a block each femtosecond.
Nonsense, Flash. Aside from the fact that neither the Sandman or myself are metabolized to withstand the speeds you experience with ease, we need to take this slowly. We'll start here, follow the trail, and follow it as far as we can.
All right, Dr. Mid-Nite, you lead the way. We'll be sure to follow right behind you. As the Flash and Sandman follow their tentative ally, we here at the Continental Broadcasting Federation would like to take this moment to thank all you Junior Justice Society members who signed up last week. We've been so inundated with applications that we've had to keep the Green Lantern and his friends overtime signing all of those membership cards. Say, Green Lantern, how have you and the other Justice Society members managed to stay so focused even after all these hours of signing and sorting?
Well, the sorting is easily done by the fastest man alive, but when the rest of us get tired, we like to take a break and bite into one or two of Lee's fruit pies.
Wow, you mean that new age wonder snack?
That's right. Lee's fruit pies are my go-to snack of choice. Whether I'm rushing off in the morning or I'm getting back from a day of fighting crime, Lee's fruit pies are the first snack I can think of.
Do they really come in 3 separate flavors?
That they do, chum. Lee's fruit pies come in apple, cherry, and banana. They contain real fruit filling, and they have a dash of sugar coating that blankets each one, making them a tasty treat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Wow, real fruit filling and 3 separate flavors. That's just impressive, Green Lantern. Which one is your favorite?
Well, while the Flash may prefer the banana, my personal favorite will always be apple. If you let it sit out in the sun for a bit, it even tastes like Grandma's classic apple pie. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get back to work getting these membership cards out to all those Junior Justice Society members across the nation.
Thank you for your time, Green Lantern. Well, you heard it here first, kids. If you need that extra boost of energy or just want a healthy, tasty treat, pick up Lee's Fruit Pies today. Available in 3 tongue-smacking flavors: apple, cherry, and banana. Available at all major grocery store outlets and every single mom and pop shop in your local hometown. They're worth every single penny. Now, back to the action, as Dr. Mid-Nite and the JSA members Flash and Sandman come upon the clue that could blow their investigation wide open. Hey, that's the third fire engine we've seen run by in the last 5 minutes.
It is peculiar. Further worthy of notation is the fact that they are going in the same direction as the automatized particles. And the further ahead I look, the stronger the levels of radiation get.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead. You two try and catch up, alright?
Come on, Sandman. There's no telling what we're about to find. Agreed.
Great scout.
Out of the way, you rube! The entire central bank is going up in flames, and we have to get in there!
I should get in there, but I promised Dr. Mid-Nite we wouldn't do anything in his city without his word. God, I can't wait for them to catch up. Dr. Mid-Nite will just have to learn how to forgive for once.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Saints preserve us. Thank you very much. Oh, you gotta go back. There's someone on the 3rd floor.
Oh, gee, mister, there's someone in the bathroom on the 1st floor. You gotta get him.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This inferno is out of control. I've never seen a building fire like this before. It's like it's completely out of control, spawned by something unnatural. Oh! God, Jesus. The entire place is about to come down on top of me. I never thought I'd say it, but I truly do miss tangling with Captain Cold. I think I've got everybody out now, though, so I can get back to ground level for some fresh air. Hello? Oh, don't worry now. The Flash is coming. That door was locked tight. The lock must have melted in all these flames and heat. Don't worry. I'm here now. Where are you, ma'am? Don't worry, miss. The Flash is here. I can get you out of this fire soon as I find you. Ow! You're pathetically predictable. You're not the hero I was looking for, but you'll do nonetheless. Who? Don't worry about the who, Flash. There won't be enough left of you to bury anyways. I won't go down without a fight. You may be the world's fastest man, but in here, in this atomic inferno, you're just as slow as any regular human.
I was only looking to take out Dr. Mid-Nite, but to take out the Flash, the leader of the Justice Society of America? Truly, there's no better test of my superior intellect and strength.
If you're looking for Dr. Mid-Nite, you've found me.
There, 2 for 1. You know, Doctor, I wasn't expecting today to be my lucky day with how things have gone.
What are you blathering about, Ethan?
I caught up to my escaped android who went rogue a few weeks ago. However, instead of surrendering, he decided to activate his self-destruct instead. I thought I might go down in this flyer alone, but instead, I'll be able to take down 2 of America's heroes at once.
Yeah, you may try, but you'll never get out of here before this building collapses.
That's where you're wrong, Flash. My brilliant intellect has allowed me to develop technologies far beyond your own comprehension, and once I've defeated you 2, I'll use it to teleport away from this place and leave them to find your bodies in the flames.
Not on my watch, villain. I won't let you escape without facing vengeance and justice for the lives you ruined today.
You may try, Doctor, but you will fall shorter than expected at the devilish machinations of T.O. Morrow.
As a doctor, I must warn you that the following may induce temporary blindness and inability to stand up to the might of vengeance.
My eyes blinded.
No evil shall escape my sight with the lunar flare, and neither shall you.
Mid-Nite, the floor!
Better luck next time, boys. That's my cue to exit.
Where did he go? He just vanished into thin air.
He must have instant transportation technology. That must have been what he was talking about earlier.
Well, that's good and dandy, but what do we do? This building's gonna collapse and take us with it. The Flash and Dr. Mid-Nite hang perilously, trapped in a burning building with no escape. However, they aren't the only heroes who come close to the edge, not on Continental Broadcasting Federation. That's why you need to tune in every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for some of the most daring and spectacular adventures on the radio today. Whether you're following the all-star tales of the Justice Society of America at 7, riding along with the brave Union soldiers at Fort Benevolence at 8, or wrapped up in our brand new adult hour mysteries and romances at 9, you can be sure that there's no better place for action and suspense than Continental Broadcasting Federation's Thursday Night Thrills. That's right. Every week from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., you can be sure that by tuning in to the Continental Broadcasting Federation broadcast, you'll find an adventure for everyone in the family. That's every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., right here with the Continental Broadcasting Federation. Now, we take you back to the heat of the action as the Flash and Dr. Mid-Nite languish in the infinite flames of a building ablaze. I can't run us out of here. The heat is zapping my strength. I can't go my full speed.
Not to worry, Flash. I prepared for just such an eventuality. If we can make it to that window, Sandman should be outside waiting for us.
I'll try, but, we'll have to be quick. All right, on 3.
1,
2, 3. Whoa, where'd this come from?
I convinced a nearby cargo hauler that his delivery would be better served here.
Well, Sandman, old friend, he was right in the nick of time. Thank you.
Of course.
I want to thank you too. Both of you, in fact. I understand we may not have gotten off to the best start today, and I want to rectify that.
Oh, really?
Yes. Without your aid, I wouldn't have been able to get here in time. And, even if I had, I alone wouldn't have been a match for someone like T.O. Morrow. It is thanks to the both of you that I'm still alive, and that several of the citizens inside the building are safe.
Don't worry about it, Doc. We're just here to help, that's all.
Yes, but I fear that this T.O. Morrow may return. If his intellect is advanced enough to create androids, artificial life forms, and instantaneous transportation, that he is a foe who likely won't take so well to being almost defeated today.
I concur, Doctor. The JSA will have to be on the lookout for any more of these, androids.
That's not all, Flash. I think today has been something of a revelation for me, and it's clear that I can no longer protect Tri-State City on my own.
What are you saying, Doc?
If there's room on your team for a physician, I think I'd like to join forces. What do you say, Flash?
I say the Justice Society of America would be lucky and honored to have the great Dr. Mid-Nite in our ranks. Welcome to the team, old chum. And don't forget to tune in next week, folks, as the villainous T.O. Morrow makes his return, and for one night only, the entire JSA is brought together in order to stop him. And as always, a wonderful thank you to our brilliant cast of characters, featuring Mr. Thunder as the Sandman, James Donahough as the Flash, Ramsi Tennet as Dr. Mid-Nite, and introducing Jack Jones as T.O. Morrow.